Yeah, started.
Yeah.
So in this type tree, you haven't set the maximum size. You just set the padding value as 50.
Okay.
Correct. So if you set the padding size only 50, if the data is coming less than 50, it will apply the padding. Correct.
Okay.
When
Uh-huh.
will padding apply? If the data is less than whatever we specified the length. Here the length is you mentioned 50. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
if the data is coming more than 50, there is no restriction. So it will do the mapping. Correct. So
Okay.
let me like, correct. You understand my point?
Yeah.
So we have to set the maximum size. Correct. So I set the
Okay.
size to 50. So then padding, yes,
Mm-hmm.
value space padded to pixel size length 50, and also I put difference between bytes and characters. Special characters might take more bytes. One character might take 2 3 bytes. So it is always
Mm-hmm.
advisable to have the characters so that even if special characters will come, it will accept it.
Okay.
And then justify left apply back to fixed group. Okay. Restrictions no. So it won't be having any initiator and terminator. Correct. So you have missed the one property maximum. Then
Oh,
price.
price.
Price. What is the
Uh,
what should be?
uh, Sorry, it's a decimal. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That is the
item subclass should be number.
number.
Then presentation should be
Decimal.
then size. Size should be maximum 10.
10. Okay.
I think you have copy paste. While
Yeah.
copy take the previous. Then later yes. So if it is separator yes, the format will go decimal as a optional value dot. Then padding yes. What should be the padding value for number 0, right?
0. Okay. Yeah.
10 length.
10.
Justify. Okay.
Correct.
Justify rights. It's a root. Okay. This is and also you see here. Let me show you. Here you can set the how many decimal minimum maximum and full minimum maximum. There will be an option decimal for whole pattern. How many decimals minimum should be maximum should be 100. Whole minimum maximum. The length is total 10. Out of 10, how many decimals, how many whole parts? You can set that part also here.
Okay.
Next, quantity also should be the same. So item subclass, number, presentation, decimal, padding, yes, padding value, size, yes, like default in padding, yes, in value should be 0, pixel size to length 10, then right justify, execute restrictions, next to so must be the right subject maximum. So by maximum fixed size 100 right set. So here also we need the maximum size. Then alternative ready integer 10. See for
Integer.
ready you set the maximum 4. But I have given 10. So the presentation is selected correctly, but size is 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then this person, so after person is length should be okay. given 20. So here you have given correct order person 20 length added to 20. Here it is correct.
Okay.
Then shifting to address.
I don't have this sheet.
Oh, okay. Actually, it was there in the yesterday project text.
Oh, okay. I didn't see.
Okay.
Okay. In the miscellaneous,
Uh-huh. So here are the only maximum sizes. C2. Then only okay, now let me go to shipment properties. So you have given the property here. From all properties you have given apply path to fixed group. There will be two options: apply path to fixed group or any context. So if it's
okay.
fixed group means the group property should be fixed. Correct. That is
Okay, yeah.
right. I told, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Any context
Yeah.
group should be implicit, but here you have given the fixed. So you have to select explicit fixed. Then type syntax. So you are having lit shipment, terminator, CRLF. That's fine. So then ship. Okay. Okay. See here. Okay. I did. Now what I told, we need order ID, order person in one line, and then
Mm-hmm.
ship to in another line. But what we did, we added order ID, order person, and then also ship to. So what will happen here? All these things will come in the single line, but we
Single line.
don't
Okay.
want that, right? So
Yeah.
we have to delete. We have to add these things in one more group, file structure. So yeah, okay. Here we have okay. Shipment, ship to items, but shipment.
Sorry.
Now what will happen? Shipment will come in one line. This will come in one line. This will come in multiple items.
Multiple line. Okay.
The property. Now let me put the item properties. So it should also it explicit fix it correct only and item here correct. So it should also be explicit fixed. So all the groups should be fixed because we have given like that. The P level we have given apply fixed group. We have any context, input it as implicit. Explicit fixed. Only it is enough to have initiator. But now as we have given the apply path fixed group at item level, we have to give like this.
Okay.
Now okay let me do. So now we have created one in group. So this one should be implicit because this is like placeholder. Will be having all our file structure. Shipment one time, ship to item. Correct? Now
Yeah.
what I told, this kind of shipments can come multiple, right? Multiple shipments
Yeah.
same time.
Mm-hmm.
So let me create another group. Just add to shipment. Shipment, I'll put multi properties. The category in class will be group. The shipment multi is nothing but multiple shipment. Just I need to add the shipment. The set ranges 0 is to S or 1 is to S. 1 is to S minimum one time shipping. So multiple shipment. Each shipment is having one shipment, multiple items. So
Okay.
we analyze. So let me go to the gate XML2 XML2 input cards shipment then file shipment all this is the map setting. Map parent, map trace, everything will be half.
Okay.
Then so this is our type. This is 1 is to S. So we have to write the rule at this level only. Here you can't do nothing because whenever the group is having more than difference, you have to write the rule there only. Suppose if you know that it will occur one or two, if you know that particular it will occur so and so times, you can add the index and inside that you can go and do the mapping. Here also this is 0 is to 1. That's why you can do directly at field level. But
Okay.
to items level, it will be gray color. You can't map it. Again, if you want to know multiple, how many times it will occur, you can add it. Otherwise, you have to always write the functional map. Here, our requirement is we have to create the shipment for every shipment order in the input. So what should we do now here? Here, what should I do?
Function map, create a function.
So, yeah, function map should start with F. So I have to pass which one I have to pass, whether I have to pass shipment underscore in or ship order or
the restart element, yeah.
because it is the one occur multiple times. So for every occurrence of this thing, you need to create the shipment order. So you have to pass this one. Now we don't need any other thing. So go to function map wizard. Create. So in the real-time project, you are not supposed to leave the card names as it is. You have to give meaningful names. Something here. You have to leave shipment in, shipment out. So first we'll do just simple mapping. We'll give 1 to 1. Later we proceed with that. So now we have shipment group, ship to group, item. and I need to mapping. Okay, order ID to the order ID and order
Order
to
ID.
order person. So where should I do the mapping? Whether I have to do the field item level, or do I need to write any function map here?
Again function map.
Why?
No, it's not needed. We can directly map. No?
Yeah, because the group is
Uh,
0:1. 0 is
just one.
you can directly do the
Directly map.
so order ID and order person. Similarly, shift to you can do direct mapping. Why? Because it is 0:1.
0 to 1.
So address field first, then name, then city, then country. For items,
Item we need to create a function map.
correct. So here create item. So let me pass item. Okay.
Yes.
Item in out. Item. I haven't checked the input properties like whether it is a number or text. Let me directly do the mapping and we'll build the map. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So now we completed with our mapping.
Mapping.
So build it. So it is showing one error. The create shipment under is the map name. So this is the map. So go to output. Then error is order ID fields shipment data output argument root doesn't match output. Right? It seems order ID is not matching. So what
Why it's integer or it should be text?
integer, but input is text.
Text.
So
Okay.
what you can do number to text, or so always it is advisable. Don't use the functions. You can change the type tree properties. But
Okay.
to cover, I will change to use the number to text function. There is a function called number to text. It will do the
So
so
okay.
text to number.
Uh-huh.
Input is text, right?
Uh-huh.
So
So like if you in real time if you do this way it will take more memory, performance will decrease or something.
very less. I mean, somewhat it will improve if you don't use the function.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Actually, number it won't take much time, but
Uh-huh.
there will be a little bit. So
No, if the client format cannot be changed, then you need to do
yeah,
this way, right?
yes, correct.
Okay.
So if it is possible to change, it is better to change the
Let us
type
change.
format.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I have
Okay.
now two functions: text to number, number to text. So the by
Uh-huh.
name itself, you know what it will do. So now map
Okay.
completed successfully. Now let me run the map. It's showing invalid metadata location. So if you get that error, what should you do? Invalid metadata location. That expressor should you have to select well formed expressor
Okay.
to
Uh-huh.
provide that error invalid metadata.
Okay. Well, metadata. Okay. Well, metadata.
Now it is input type contains errors. So let me open the Excel. So we have given address for error hand. So now map completed successfully.
What is that?
No map completed successfully.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday that address field end tag was not correct.
Okay.
So this is our input. So we have
Oh.
input is having one shipment, only one shipment.
Uh-huh.
So output is also coming one shipment ship to and two items because input is having two items. correct? Shipment.
Okay, yeah.
This is order ID. Length should be 10. So order ID, why it is coming 889923. 889923. It is applying the padding
Padding, okay. Yeah.
because we have given the number field zeros right justify. That's why it is
Okay.
applying the zeros right side. Then
Uh-huh.
ship to, I mean order person name, that is John Smith. So John Smith, and the length is 20. It is
Uh-huh.
according to 20. Then ship to address land 23. So land 23, it's applying padding to 50 or it's up
100 maybe.
100. Then it is 50. I think this is name 50. So it is applying the padding for every field.
Okay.
4000 standard. This is also 50 from here to here. Then last entry. Entry also 25. One of or 10, 25. This is 25. Okay.
Yeah.
If we see here, quantity 1. After hide your heart. Okay. Let me go to hide your heart. So item, this is one of the field. So hide your heart length is 150. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Title. Okay. Title and quantity. I mean there is no data for note field in in second one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it is applying the padding to both fields. So here title length is, okay, sorry, output, right? It is 100, note is 50. So total for 150, it is applying the padding from here to here 150. If we see here.
Okay.
Then
Mm-hmm.
we have quantity field. Quantity data is 1 and length is 10. So it is applying the, because it is decimal field, it is applying the padding to right side. I mean left side.
Okay.
Then price 9.90. After that, there is no video. So it is the value 9.9. Total length is 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So again we put one more same XML, like then again it will create a second record, right? In the XML input. Yeah. Same copy paste it down, then it will create a second, right?
Actually, we can't do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll do one. Why? Because
Uh-huh.
how to create one more, because valid XML file will be having only
Ah, yeah, right. Okay.
one root.
Schema also we need to change. Yeah, it's fine.
We have to okay, let me try what will happen. I think it should,
Yeah. No, you need to remove the XML's namespace. Namespace you need to remove.
I have removed it. Yeah, it is one or more. Oh, I haven't yeah, I haven't.
No, no,
No, this is the
rem
within the, this is attributes,
no. This one is not needed. The one XML is there, right? That is not needed.
but still it's not valid XML. Like, it's not
It's not valid.
valid. Uh-huh.
It's not valid XML.
Yeah, because an XML should have only one root tag.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Root tag. It shouldn't have two root tags. Here two root shipment order is the root tag. Okay, let's
Yeah.
try to change the XST. It is our XST yesterday 16. Leave XST. complex. Sequence
Mm-hmm.
I am not good at it.
It's fine. Let it be. No, it's fine. Let it be.
It should have sequence. So we should sequence complex type.
Spelling is wrong. Sequence. No, complex type. Complex type is wrong. Syntax. One more slash. Okay, that's fine.
I think it's got stuck. I need to find.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I think because of memory issue that it's restart.
Won't respond sometimes. The Eclipse won't respond. Even if there is some errors are there, then also it won't. I'm not sure whether because of this error, something error in the file, it can't respond. Or really sometimes it won't respond while doing coding fastly. Also, it won't. You have to close the restart workspace.
Memory something.
Okay, it's successful. So we open the dock. We having shipment. Under shipment, we have shipment.
Okay.
So shipment nothing but it is having ship to an item. Okay. ship order. Yeah, ship order. So we have to open the shipment and say range. Yes. One shipment is the root tag. Inside shipment we have multiple ship order.
Oh, you change the directory? Okay.
Yeah, that XST I changed, right? That is working.
Uh-huh.
So now we have to let me state it down. So this is the type B. Okay, let me select the type. Sorry, our map is not XML. I think it will show errors because it's got. We have to do the remapping once again. Okay, let me.
Mm-hmm.
The previously it was having only shipment order, but now shipment order is present inside the shipment. Correct. If we drag the
Yeah.
order, see here, ship order is present, ship shipment and then shipment in. But previously ship order is present directly shipment, but now extra care shipment.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you. To avoid this kind of errors, there is option. Okay. So now we have selected the title. Now what we have to do? We have to pass this ship order. Then control V. Then you create ship order. You go directly to ship order. So it's correct only. It's already pointing to ship order. No? Ship order. This is ship order. So we are going to select item. So this is ship order. So now I fill the map. Now we need to change the input. So our input we have to put shipment is the root tag. It's we can multi. I think XML name is not. Let me remove it. So it is having one ship order and this is second ship order and then it should end with shipment. So now it is valid XML because it is having only one root tag.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now map completed successfully. Now output should have two shipments.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay.
Something. So here, second shipment. It's reflect over so it's
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's very okay.
this how it will go. It's clear, right? How to do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We can also put a space under next to the second record, right? Like to differentiate something we can put
No,
that one.
you want to different this shipment and this shipment.
Yeah, the space, some
One
space
two line
in between.
extra, right? Between
After that,
4 and 5, you need one.
uh, yeah.
So yeah, we can do that. For that, what you want? Tell me. So we have one shipment, ship to,
Mm-hmm,
and hide.
mm-hmm,
Everything is
mm-hmm.
terminated with one new line. Now all these for all these three. After that, you need one new line. So
Yeah, okay.
where should we put? Tell me.
After the item.
No. What is the other way? Here. This is the group, right? So
Yeah, yes.
this group should have one terminator. You have to set up
Okay.
the shipment. Open type tree.
Oh, put type tree. Okay.
Shipment. Type syntax. It is having
The space, right? One.
no, not shipment. Sorry. Shipment. File.
Ah, yeah, file. Right, right. Okay. Right, okay.
Now there will be one new line between every shipment. See here. Because no, Sony.
Yeah,
Yes, see here one new line came. Why? Because here
yeah,
at shipment level we set the terminator. So
yeah. Got it.
the
Yeah.
occurrence of
Mm-hmm.
shipment it will terminate with new line.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So this is just simple mapping, one-to-one mapping. But only thing is input is XML, output is pixel.
Fix one.
So now do you want to see that from delimited to XML mapping or it's fine? You can do it.
No, no. Yeah, no, we can do that also.
Okay.
Delimited can do.
So we'll create the delimited directory for the same structure, whatever we have. Same project directory. New, directory, new. Now our input is going to be delimited. Output is XML. Okay.
Yeah.
So because when your output is, when your output is properly like delimited or pixel length, you no need to put the syntax items for a variable delim because you will direct always it will be constant only. You can't change it output. Always you have to do some mapping. Correct.
Okay.
So you will put
Mm-hmm.
literally. But whereas if the input is delimited proprietary format, then only you need the syntax items.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we are going to create syntax why because our input is delimited. Now we should have the ID. This is our delimited. So I'm not going to say any restrictions for size. If you want, you can put the size restriction, just maximum characters. No need about adding anything because
Okay.
everything is differentiated with delimited. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, 100% ship name and the city name. Yes. Writing root quantity phrase. Rename. This item presentation. So now we created all the fields. Group. Cache key group and then group subclass sequence format because it's our delimited, so we are going to explicit delimited and we have to give the delimited value. So let it be comma. So we have to give initiator and terminator. So for terminator we create terminator syntax item. So class should be item for class should be syntax. Now items we have to use. So we have to just check the now initiator and terminator. So initiator initiate. Input yes. Terminator. Terminator. Variable. So the default we have to give some value. Then item syntax item then so ship pointer then we have to give group. So this is also should be explicit fixed and delimited. Then initiated and terminated. So initiated, ship, request, the last one is item.
Do we have any naming convention for this thing? No, no.
No,
No.
no.
No cap, small letter, that way.
Yeah, it's up to your project architecture. No,
Okay.
you know, I mean, for WTX also there is no standard name.
Standard. Okay.
But if you give, I mean, first the cap and then one, it's nice.
It's fine. Okay.
So now we created this. We have to club these two with one sensor shipment. It should be just implicit sequence. You need to put delimitated and all. Shipment. It should have ship order 1 is to 1, ship to 1 is to 1, then items 1 is to yes. So, this is 1 is to yes. Order shipment. Multiple. So put shipment multi. So this is also a placeholder. We have multiple shipments. So just as the group sequence, the default subclass sequence. And add shipment. Shipment one. Shipment. The shipment will be having one ship order, one ship to multiple items. So,
Okay.
right? Maintain input limited. Is okay, we haven't added the components. That is, see here. See, analyze
How?
structure. See here, type name is item, ship order, ship to. Record. This is the root, and then records, and then item, ship order, ship to. Type name. And the error is L101. This group must have at least one component, because if you double click, there is no item for item ship order ship to.
Okay.
So we have to add items. Ship order ship order order person input to one, because this is delimited, therefore might come up, and then ship to name, address, city, I have one question. See, this is my delimited group item. I have a delimited. Now I added the component, and I'm not going to set in the 0 is to 1. So in that case, the data should come or it might be optional. I mean to say whether map will throw error if there is no data. Just that
No, because it's mandatory then.
no, it won't throw for delimited. Just if we put the comma, even though there is no data, it won't throw error for delimited. I'll
So
show.
it depends on the component rule, right?
Yeah, we
If
haven't
comp
any component rules here. We're saying that
Yeah,
the
because it's mandatory now, right? Not fail.
not but it won't throw error for item level.
Oh, oh, in case of the delimiter, it won't throw error, right?
One. If we put the group, then it will throw error. But
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
anyway, we okay. Let me show the differences. No, no errors because we added the component. Okay. Now,
Mhm.
so we'll create the input. So ship order ID. Okay, person. Then ship is having name, address, then city, then country, then item. Item node, then the second one is something, then quantity, then size. Okay. Then other end, let's second ship. See, see second don't put the data, we just leave it in there. This is my shipment. So this is our input data. Now we go ahead and create the map. So new map, create where it is to extend. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to give let me just validate the data now. See now it is showing input value unknown data found. So let me open the switch on. Now please switch on input command.
You can see taught on the audit also, right? Audit is much better, right?
No, audit is not much better. Audit will give just a summary. That too,
Oh,
when you just audit, it won't give you. You have to add the data audit setting. Audit log
okay,
just summary. Trace is the field level it will show.
okay.
But only if
So
you
trace
add
is
the
good.
data audit settings, so the entire record, then it will show that. Otherwise, it won't show. So where the error is input value but contains unknown data. These are the things new line is not. So that's why only one shipment is got completed. So now completed success. There is no new line in the input file. That is why it
Okay.
was showing not. See here. End of data not restriction is terminated. There is no data.
End of data. Okay. Not in the.
No. So we have to add new data. See here. Now shipment. So this is one shipment. Ship to and I mean one ship pointer ship to item. Now we can have
Okay.
multiple items. So let me add
Mm-hmm.
item here. So I added value. Now each items we haven't set things equals to one, but still here there is no data. It's having only initiator, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But still it is getting validated because it is because the just it's just we have set the initiator. That's why still it's getting even though if we do suppose if we remove the initiator per item and suppose
Mm-hmm.
data is coming like this, still it will accept because for delimited even though there is no data, it will read the none as the field data.
Okay.
So
So
that
if it is implicit, then it won't read, right?
for implicit also.
Comma will be not there. Okay.
Implicit and explicit delimited is the only thing is in the output. In the output, if we put the implicit delimited, it won't populate the comma.
Comma. Okay.
But
Yeah.
whereas explicit, it will populate. The
Uh-huh.
difference between implicit and explicit. Only it will get impact in the output side.
Okay. Okay.
So just I want to say is in the for delimited type tree, whether it is 0:1 or 1:1, no meaning. Only thing is suppose if you put the size, minimum and maximum size per field level,
Okay.
then only it will be considered. Suppose if we put
Yeah.
the maximum something 10 or minimum size 2, that means minimum 2 characters data should come. It might be either space also. Space also will be treated as the data.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So now yeah, it is good to it's going to validate successfully. So now we can add the XML wrapping. Warning, shipment out. Then type it. Is this our testing shipment? Inbound. So this is XML DCL product is like XML version 1. You encoding UTF-8 will be there, right?
Okay.
If you want
Uh-huh.
first line, you have to do the mapping here like this.
मैंने hard coded. Okay.
Yeah, if you see here the input XML, first line is like this XML version
Mm-hmm.
input. If you want that line, you can do. Otherwise, if you want input from here, you can directly start here. This is version encoding standard.
Mm-hmm.
then ship order. So ship order will come. This is the router. Shipment is the router. Inside that ship order will come multiple times. So what we have to do here? We have to write the functional map at S level. Create
Yeah.
ship order. We have to pass the shipment so that for every shipment it will get created. So insert none for interior. Function exact. For output side, you no need to set the well-formed XSS. Because
Okay.
only it will throw error here XSS option. Only for input is for output no need.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have to map order ID and order person. So attribute list order ID here, order person, then ship to name. Whether it is XML lead limited experience, the mapping will be same like whatever it is. Just we have to consider the item and groups.
Okay.
In here, it is multiple times create item for every input item we have to create it. So just want to create the functionality using wizard. Create it. Okay, let me move first move title quantity price. So now for functional maps we haven't renamed. It's like by default IN1 and I out. So now let me build. So there are no errors. Suppose in tomorrow you have to do the mapping standard. So now what you do, you change the correct names. This is item, right? So we give item. See here, this automatically will get changed. Here
Okay.
in, but now it is changed to item. See here, this function. Observe this. This is at the end. It is pointing to IN1. Now, if I change to something meaningful value, it will automatically rules will get automatically changed.
Shipment.
So you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now build this map and run this map. Map completed successfully. So May 18 ship. Yeah, this here. Shipment underscore XML underscore out dot XML. So see here first XML version encoding, then one shipment. It is having ship order ID, order person, ship to, then two items. Title one, there is no data I think in the title. Yeah, there is no data. That's why it is.
Okay.
It is giving title. Why? Because if you see the here items here 1:1. That's why it is populating empty tags. Suppose if you put 0:1, if there is no data, it won't populate the tags. I will show you.
Mm-hmm.
And title, and this is third item. So three items are there. The three items. The second shipment is valid. So if this is second shipment, there is no data for, but still it is populating. Why? Because minimum 1:2. Yes. So I mean it's mandate 1:2. Yes, and the only thing is here item is having initiator, so that will also be treated as the data. That's why functional map is getting executed.
Okay.
Suppose okay, function map is getting executed, and also okay. Let me okay. So now it is clear, right?
Yeah.
Now I want to show one thing. Here there is no data for item, only initiator is there. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yeah.
suppose if we remove that initiator, I suppose if I remove that initiator from the type B property, okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
what will happen? Whether it will create this item here or it won't.
But XML it won't able to identify, right?
It will because whether this function map will not get executed, right? Suppose if there is no data, correct?
Yeah.
Function
Yeah, a 1 to S.
once
Yeah.
it is now it is getting executed. Why? There is initiator.
Yeah.
Suppose if we remove the initiator in the type tree and as well as data, that means
Yeah.
it will not be created because there is no data. And
Okay.
also I told you content and places. Content means there should be data. Now by default it will be content. So
Oh, okay.
there is no content. That means there should be content when you put the content at least for one of the item. But if there is
Mm-hmm.
content for all the keys, the function map will not get executed. Suppose if we put the places, this function map will still get executed if
Okay.
no data. Shall
Even in a no initiator also it will execute, right?
yes, correct. No initiator also. Shall we
Okay.
see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let it be this functional map. We will create another map and type it. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Just do copy paste.
Okay.
Maybe it will be for your exercise. So we have to shipment limited. Content. Okay, I'll show. I'll we'll create two maps so that in the future you can refer it content and places. Two maps.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Content and places. Similarly, we will create two maps here. One is for content of it, other one is for places. First we will see content. So first we have to change the type. We have to remove the initiator. Otherwise, even if the initiator is there, it will be treated as there. Now which one is content? Remove it. So our input should be pointed to content directory. It will ask whether we want to replace the all type and the function maps and all. If you give yes, it will replace.
Okay. Yeah.
We have to change the content. Only change is I have removed the initiator item.
Okay. One comma you did extra. One comma you did, right?
No, I think because of 1:1, I think because of 1:1 yes here. think it should be 0 is to because we put the content property. That's what it is. If we put the places, it will. That is maybe this. Let me go place. It should be places. Put it. Reading, not reading correctly. See here, title 2. Where is title? Become here test 3 was found. So here it is to test 3 and then test 3 found then. Okay. It, actually it is again suppose item 1, item 2, item 3 is read, and it is first it will try to read this also as item, and then
Okay.
okay, so here that is the thing. So it is trying to read title, and then this is as quantity, but it is failed item presentation and also quantity, so it doesn't matter. So okay. Okay. Because there is no initiator, what is happening? We see that in all this record, it's trying to read as items only. It is not going.
Okay.
Let me try to restart here. It is not going to first initially. Again, it is not trying the second
Mhm.
transaction. All these transactions, it's trying to read as items because of the initiator. There is no initiator. It is unable to identify the regard is whether item or ship order ship to. Still there. It is trying to read all the data as items because of there is no initiator. We haven't set any initiator right for items.
Yeah.
Trying to read everything as items. It's not going to happen. If you see the open tray, First time is note, title, quantity, then price. First record was found. Then CRLF, and then second record test 2, test title 3, 1 to 153, and then CRLF was found. Again test 3, and then component optional, and then quantity price. After that, the next record is shipment order. So order is also it is reading as a note field, and then title 2, and then quantity. Quantity is going to this field ready, but it should
Okay.
go to shipment order because we haven't take any initiator. It is going again there. It is again, I'm
Okay.
trying. It is not going to ship order. It is trying to read the item only. So what I can do? Is there any option? Okay, let me think. Maybe we let's put new line. I'm writing component. If the data is coming, the data should be item for note, so that at least we can.
Okay. This I identified.
Yeah. Okay. Again, if we put that component, we can't do it. We can't do the testing. We can't do the testing. Why? Because it will again treat it as a valid record.
Okay.
Okay. Let me. Okay. What I can do? We can't. Okay. Let me add subgroup. Okay. Subgroup. Okay. Let me add subgroup. We add subgroup and should be ready for content and places, same type.
Okay.
This content. So let me add some subgroup. Item underscore sub. So this I put delimited, put semicolon and add just quantity and price. Now for item, I will add items so that item record will be identified as initiator. And I put multiple quantity and price just for example. You see, show you the difference in HTS. So item is having no title. So now what will you do? Here what we will do first, we will I mean our requirement is we have to look for these items. Assume that, okay,
Okay.
and we need fields inside item also. So we have to pass item also as one of the argument because we have title and note.
Okay.
Now let me do this. See? This one, this one. That is the pass. I think we have passed items, and we have the second cache should be item. Pass it both up. So quantity price not same. Okay, we have content should be colon Now map completed successfully. Now if you see that output, I'll explain what I did. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Click modify content. Now if we see the first, there should be 3 items. The last one is ship to. So having one item, but see what I did previously. What happened? It is unable to recognize the which record if we remove the initiator. So now
Okay.
what I did, in order to show you the difference between content and places, I added one subclass, I mean subgroup. Inside the item, I added one more group, and I added content price. It will occur multiple times, and I am going to show content and places here. This subclass, this sub. So inside shipment order, generally what we have to do, we have to loop it for every item. Okay,
Okay.
but now I change. Just for example, I'm going to show you this item should repeat for every subgroup of.
Submit.
Suppose if there are two subgroups inside the item, this function map should create two items.
Okay.
So this function map we pass two arguments. One is item sub, so that suppose if there are two sub items, it will create two times.
Okay.
And item will be entire item will be, suppose if there are two items, inside two items there are two sub items, totally 2 into 2, 4 times it will loop it. Okay, I'll show.
Okay.
Suppose now we here, let me remove this one item. Now we have two items, and inside item we have only one subgroup. So
Okay.
it will get only two items. Let me save that. Let me run this now. The first order there will be only two items. This is one item, this is two items. Now let me add one more quantity, 13, and price is something. Now what will happen? One more item will get added in the output XML. Why? Because it will loop for subgroup.
Subgroups. Okay.
See here, item 1, this is item 2, this is item 3, 3 items. So for first item, title, test. For title, I mean test title, and then 12, 12.3. So 12, 12.3. The subclass next one is 13, 13, then 12.34. 13, 12.34. But
Okay.
what is the title for this? Same title and test.
Yeah.
Properly, title and test. If you see the third item, it will be test 2. Title to test 2.
Okay.
So we understood how this function map will work. If you pass item to approve, it will take this item subclass and corresponding item. It will take the corresponding item. That's how it will be. The looping will be done. Okay.
Okay.
But now, if you see that next second shipment order, I have passed item, but there is no data. See, all
Okay.
all fields are null, and here our functional map, we are having item sub and item. For item anyway we have the data, but for item sub, why it is having the data means it is having initiator, but this is subclass subgroup. For subgroup the property we have mentioned is content.
Yeah.
So content means there should be data, but what we don't have data. Just we put the delimiter value colon, but there is no data. That's why this
Mhm.
function map won't execute if we put the content. So that's why it is not creating the item in the for second shipment order. If we see here,
Okay.
only it is shipped to. There is no item for second shipment. Order to, order person, but there is no items. But if we change the property to places, this sub plus, it will create empty tag in the output side. Content places.
You are changing the different type tree, right? Places we have.
Yes, item sub.
No, no, we had two type trees, right?
Yes, content. Okay. Save changes. No. So now it is clear, right? What is content?
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
it's
yes.
places. I think function map will execute. It will go inside, but in order to show you the difference, I think I need to do some hard coding. Okay, let me. Okay, let me show you that first. Okay, now we'll go for places. So for places, now we have to use places type 3. Let me delete this type 3. We'll copy paste this type. Places similarly. Rename places. So we change all paths. Okay, now at item we have to do the change. We have to pass item data and as well as item sub. Use size quantity not item. So here using two inputs I am doing the mapping. So from second input card I am doing mapping quantity and trace, from first input card note and title. You observe, right? Previous map also content.
Yeah, yeah.
So now our input is now it will show. We haven't changed the property here. We changed haven't we haven't changed. Item sub we are going to change to places. Item sub property so that if, even though there is no data, placeholders will be, I mean, Only if the delimited is there, still it will be treated as the occurrence of the record, and it will go inside the functional map. In that unless. Now I only thing is places I changed the item sub property to places instead of the content. So
Okay.
you observe, right, what I changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now let me do and now we see the places out. See here, it is coming item. Previous, if you see the content out, there is no item.
Item. Yeah.
But now item is coming, but with all empty data. For content placer, number field, that's why 0 is coming.
Yes. Okay.
Why? Because but the data is same. This is our content data. Same thing is I copy pasted for places. See here. Wait, okay, let me go down. Now I will open content. This is content input, and this is places input. See here, there is no difference. See, are you able to see?
Yeah.
Both are.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
But
Both the same.
if you see the content output, there is no item at the window. But if you see the places output, there will be data. Oh, that is the only difference. Here shift to ended with 37. So here also shift to ended with 37. After 37th line, item is came for places.
Okay.
But
Okay.
so what is happening? This functional map we are passing item and item sub. So item anyway there is data. Why? Because initiator is there. That's why it will go in.
Yes.
But for item sub, when you change to places, if you change to places, it will go inside. Why? Because it will, even though there is no data, there is some placeholder delimiter value is there. That
Yes.
it
Yeah.
is considered. Whereas if we change this property to content, if there is no data,
Okay.
only delimiter is there. That means here only delimiter is there. There is no data, quantity and price. But
Yeah.
so if we put the content, it will be treated as none data. So the function map will not execute, so that item will not get populated. But if we change the places, it will be, even though there is none data, it will be treated as occurrence and it will go inside the function map, even though there is no data. If you put the places. So that's
Okay.
the difference of content and places.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Yes, Subsun.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, okay. So you have any questions today's session? We have done today XML2, fifth villain, delimited XML, and we have seen content and places.
Okay. No. No questions. Yeah.
And
Clear.
I need to show one more option. Here one thing is ellipse.
What is that?
Ellipse. This,
Uh-huh.
now it is disabled. Suppose if you enable it and if you do the mapping, what will happen? Suppose now I have item record, item sub, right? So let's observe this. The mapping rules will get changed. Let's observe. So here it is, anyway it is same. The next one is item sub. Let me drag this here. See here. What is happening? Item sub, then shipment incoming. In between item records missed. Instead of that, dot is coming.
Dot to come. Yeah. Why? What is that?
If we enable the ellipse, what will happen? It will give that whatever we are dragging and
Uh-huh.
the end card name. In between, it will give just dot.
Okay. 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 Nothing else.
So this is, ellipse will be useful. Suppose today, initially we did one map XML to delimited, right?
Yes.
That time what
Yeah.
happened? We added one more group in between. In between, we added one group.
Mm-hmm.
So if we add that group, we have to again do the remapping. Suppose if we would have done the ellipse, So anyway, whatever the mapping, the field is not getting changed. Only thing is in between one group added. Because of that, it is showing mapping error. But if we have used the ellipse, we no need to do the mapping once again. It won't show error because card name is not changed. Our mapping field name is not changed. Only thing is in between. But for that in between, the dot will be coming. So that
Okay.
mapping field won't be. We no need to change the mapping if there is any changes in the type tree, additions and deletions in the type tree. So
Mm-hmm.
one of the use of this ellipse.
Okay.
For some projects, they will ask to enable ellipse. For some projects, they won't ask. That's again
Okay.
to project to your project architecture. I mean, whether is there any standards like saying that you shouldn't use the ellipse or we should use the ellipse? Because in some my project, in previous project, we should use ellipse, but in my current, we shouldn't use. That is the standard.
Okay.
But it is good to use the ellipse. Yeah, as
Okay.
IBM, even it will take less memory when you executable. So the mapping rules
Uh,
become small when you use the ellipse. Suppose the type tree is very long. Suppose some 10 hierarchies are there. If you want to do the
yeah.
hierarchy,
Uh,
it will become very lengthy. But you can shorten the rule using it.
oh yes. Yeah. Yeah. So what is the extra space wordings won't be there.
Yes, yes, yes. Shall we take break? How it after today we after break we'll continue how we will see next some functions.
Okay. The same you convert. You continue with the XML functions. Okay.
No, we'll see built-in functions and we'll start with some other. After today, we'll see some we'll next what other functions like conversion functions and some function. Next, we will start some example. Maybe I think in order to get access, maybe I have to take some full some XSTs. Maybe like I don't think in Google I'll get some complex. Maybe I have to get it from my project. Or if you have any XSTs, if you are able to get it, you can get it. We'll do it. Do you have any?
Okay. I will. No, currently I don't have.
You can't. Huh?
No, I don't have now.
Okay. No, maybe you can when you get to your team, I mean your project XST one or you can't.
Okay, I will try to get that. Yeah.
But I will do it from my team. I will start, I will get one XST and we'll see complex next
Okay.
after
So
discussing
you are.
functions.
Okay.
For next
So you're good.
we'll see some functions and for that functions exercise we will go for the complex. Now we have seen some simple, right? Here in this
Yeah.
XST itself we can do complex tasks. That I will tell you the requirements like complex requirements. This is do XST itself we can do it. Like I will
Okay.
say that for I suppose the shipment IDs, there will be 4 shipment IDs in the input file. I mean 4 times it will come shipment order, but all are having you shipment order ID is there, right? That order
Yes.
ID is coming as same 1111. So in that case, I need to create only one shipment order in the output, but item should be belongs to all items. Suppose the first shipment 222 total, I need one shipment order 8 items in the output. That is one kind
Okay.
of requirement.
Uh-huh.
So in this
Yeah.
itself we can do having the using unique function or the other way you can do it in the type. Yeah, I will show that. Either you can use the same equation or we can go for complex, having multiple fields, more fields.
Okay.
Will, do you want to continue after break or we'll do next? How you want? Today almost.
Okay. Then next session is fine. Like for you also it will tired, right? You also get tired.
Yeah, you can go through all the session. Maybe few days we can. If you have time, you can go through and have if you have any questions. Or if you want any questions in your project specific.
Yeah. Yeah. I will see. Like
Okay.
yeah. I have to check.
Okay. I will send you
So
the session and we can.
and one more thing, I didn't get this library exe this help function.
Yeah, okay. I will upload it because I have to delete something in the Dropbox. I will delete it and I will upload it probably.
And one more thing I didn't get, the May 12th video I didn't get.
May 12th.
12th.
May 12th.
Then ANSI also you will be covering, right?
Yes, yes, yes. This one.
May 12th. 13th.
Let me. Okay, let me first stop the recording.